Hello, welcome to the live stream. I'm Greg, and today we're going to be talking about how to build muscle strength and how to build muscle mass and where the two of those things overlap. All right? So if you have any questions, feel free to post them in chat or in the comments and I'll get to them as quickly as I can. We're going to talk a little bit about what those two things involve, and then stick around because I have a workout for you for building both those things. So they're actually two separate things, muscle mass and muscle strength. I'm going to go over muscle strength first. So for strength, you want to do heavy weight and not very many repetitions or not many times lifting that weight, because you want to actually challenge that muscle, produce a lot of muscle tension, but not necessarily fatigue out from as you're doing the exercise. So you want to go high weight, low rep, or low repetitions. That means not many times lifting that weight up and down. However, muscle mass is much more driven by that repetition amount. So just can you lift that weight repeatedly up and down? So just to give you a ballpark of numbers, muscle strength is somewhere around 5 repetitions is a good number to be shooting for. Muscle mass, though, can be 10, 20, 30 repetitions, anywhere between 5 and 30. So it's a very broad range for building that muscle mass. But what we can do is do a moderate level of repetitions, and that will target both some mass and some strength. You won't get as much of either, but both will come along in that workout. So if you're looking for a hybrid style workout, you want to aim for somewhere around that 10 range where you're tired out by 10. The higher you go, the more mass you are going for, the lower, the more strength. So we're going to be aiming for about 10 repetitions on all these exercises today. We're going to start more strength focused and then focus a little bit more on the mass and aesthetic side of things at the end. So for this workout, you're going to need a light dumbbell and a heavy dumbbell or moderately heavy dumbbell. Again, trying to shoot for where you can lift it about 10 times. So for the first exercise we're going to do is a dumbbell bench press. So you're going to either need a bench or you can do this laying on your back on the floor. So I'm going to get my bench over here. If you have any questions, let me know in chat and I will get to them as quickly as I can. I'll show you what we're doing and then we'll do it together. Move this just a little bit over. So if you haven't warmed up yet, I would start with a light dumbbell. Do the motion with a light dumbbell to get some blood flow into the muscles and joints and warm up your body. So for this, what we're going to do is you're going to start with your hands straight over the top of your shoulders. So you want your hands to be right over the top of your chest. We're working the muscles in the back of your arms and the front of your chest, okay? So we're working a lot of combination muscles, the triceps and the pecs. So from here, what you're gonna do is bring your hands down to the sides, keeping your elbows tucked in, down to where your elbows are right in line with your shoulders or your rib cage. If you're laying on your back, you're gonna actually just go to your elbows, hit the floor, and then come back up, keeping those elbows tucked in as you go down, all right? So we're gonna do 10 repetitions of these together. So I'm gonna count us off, get in position, lay down on your back, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should start to feel burning right about now. 6, 7, 8, keeping those elbows tucked. 9, and 10. And should be tiring by number 10. If you don't feel tired at all, probably means you need to go a little heavier on that exercise. You want to be fatigued by 10, where 11 would be really difficult, if not impossible. So we're going to that fatigue point, okay? So I'm gonna set these down on the side of my bench. So for the next one, we're gonna do a bench row. You can also do this with a chair. So we're gonna be working the muscles in your lats back here, your bicep up here, and then some of your upper shoulder as well. So for this one, you're gonna put one hand on the bench or top of the chair, and then your knee, same knee on as the hand. So this is your supporting side. This is your working side. So from here, you're gonna let your arm hang straight down from your shoulder, and then from pulling up to your pocket. Now you don't wanna go up here, right underneath your shoulder. You wanna go down to your pocket back here. So we can really engage that lat, that upper back muscle right up here, all right? I'm gonna move the bench just a little bit so you can see me a little better. So, starting here, hand for support, and then pulling up to your pocket. We're gonna do 10 reps of these together. It's a compound exercise, working a lot of muscles all together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and switch your hands. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Reaching down, grabbing that dumbbell. Pulling up to your pocket. And let's go ahead and get ready, get in position, and go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should start to feel that burn. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So that was our 2 major strength exercises. We worked both the front and back of the shoulder. Now we're going to shift to a lighter dumbbell. We'll move this out of the way. Give me a moment to adjust these. We're going to work the deltoid muscles now. So the deltoids run right around the ball of the shoulder, right up here. Right up here. And they actually help your shoulders look broader. So we're going to do an exercise to increase the mass of those deltoids. So this is called a lateral raise. What you're going to do is stand with your hands at your sides. Again, light dumbbell on this one. And you're going to lift up to the sides and then back down, only going about as high as your shoulder. All right? So you should feel that, again, right in here. If you feel it up in your neck, it means you're lifting your shoulder up too much. So try and keep those shoulders down till the very last bit, okay? So your trap muscle, it does work a little bit in this one, but we don't want it to be all trap. We want to get that bulked shoulder look, okay? So from here, staying straight and tall, and we're gonna do 10 of these together. So 1, 2, 3. It's okay if your thumbs point a little bit up on this one. 4. Should be a natural feeling movement. 5, 6, 7, I lost count there for a second. 8, 9, and 10. It's amazing how when you're mid-set, it's very easy to lose that one number. Just thinking about so many things. All right, so now we just worked the top of the shoulder. Now we're gonna be working the muscles in the back of the shoulder. So that rear deltoid back in here, some of the muscles between the shoulder blades, and a little bit in the top of the shoulder blade as well. So what we're gonna do is a W. So you're gonna put one foot out in front of the other. So you're a little bit leaning forward, keeping your back straight though. And we're gonna do a W, sort of like, imagine like YMCA, except for we're doing a W shape. So for this, again, using the lighter weight, you're gonna lean a little forward and then pull up to that W. Feel that in the back of your shoulders as you're doing this, all right? So again, up into that W, elbows bent, and then back down. So we're gonna do 10 of these together. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll get to them as quickly as I can. Almost done, this is our last exercise. So going 10 of these together. 1, 2, really pinching those shoulder blades back. 3, 4, 5, 6, should be burning right about now. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. All right. So those are 4 exercises to do. Combination of chest and back of the arm, lats and front of the arm, and then some exercises for bulking up the shoulders. So if you have anything you want to focus on and say, hey, I want to know how to do muscles in a particular area, or particular, like I really want to work on this, or muscle in my leg, let me know in the comments. And we will see if we can tailor an exercise around that. So I would recommend you go ahead and get started with this, see how it does. And man, I'm out of breath a little bit. That last one really did me in.